More trouble for Kinde Durkee, the Democratic campaign treasurer charged with fraud. State regulators issued a cease and desist order to stop her Burbank-based firm from conducting accounting business. Eyewitness News reporter John Hartung is live in Burbank with more from California politicians allegedly targeted by Durkee. John?
Well, Michelle, there's nobody inside Kinde Durkee's office building here in Burbank behind us. Authorities say she had control of more than 400 different bank accounts. And in a federal complaint that was filed, prosecutors say she was siphoning money from some of those accounts to pay for things like her credit cards, her mortgage, her business bills, but also to pay for things like shopping trips to Costco and for her mother's care at an assisted living facility. A sign on the door at Durkee & Associates says they're unavailable. This brick office building is quiet today after Kinde Durkee, a Democratic campaign accountant, was arrested earlier this month accused of fraud. Several politicians say Durkee has looted hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, from their campaign accounts. Hal Dash, a political consultant, has known Durkee for over 30 years.
I haven't gotten calls from angry clients yet, but there's more to be discovered. It's just shocking, numbing, mind-blowing. I can't believe it.
Durkee's most high-profile client, Senator Dianne Feinstein, had a campaign balance of about $5 million. Her office says it has lost much of that money. California Congresswoman Loretta Sanchez from Orange County had $379,000 in her campaign account. Her chief of staff issued a statement today saying, quote, "What we've learned this week is that unfortunately the amount in our re-elect account is substantially less than the amount we've raised this year, as well as the amount reflected in the records sent to us by Durkee and Associates. In fact, our account has been nearly wiped out," end quote.
The big mystery we're facing now is how did it work? Did Senator Feinstein actually lose $5.2 million? Did she lose more? And how did it go? Where did it go?
California Congresswoman Susan Davis sent her donors a letter over the weekend. In part, it reads, quote, "We have been robbed. Upwards of $250,000 in campaign funds have been stolen from us. As this scandal emerges, Durkee may well become known as the Bernie Madoff of campaign finance treasures," end quote.
It takes a lot of work and a lot of time, and that's what's the devastating thing to a candidate, Susan Davis, who's out a couple of $100,000, maybe more. You know, this is not chump change. We're not talking about a couple of bucks here.
We've placed calls into Kinde Durkee's attorney, Scott Nixon, actually Daniel Nixon, but those calls have not been returned. In the meantime, Durkee's expected to appear in court on October 19th. We're live in Burbank. John Hartung, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. John.